Konda Review. Maverick director Ram Gopal Verma, long time back, lost his sheen. He is known for his controversial films, and his latest film turned out to be Konda. The film is a biopic on politicians Konda Sureka and Konda Murli, and it hit the screens. Let us see what Ram Gopal Verma offered to movie lovers. Konda Murli, played by Trigun. Konda Murli's parents, played by L.B. Sriram and Tulsi, forcibly sent him to pursue higher studies in a college in Warangal. As he indulges in fights, taking on the upper class, unable to tolerate their atrocities. Konda Murli, who is a man of action and man of few words, gets into contact with Naxal sympathizer R.K. and Miss Bharataka, played by Parvati, and charming girl Sureka, played by Ira Moore in his college. His life takes a dangerous turn when he joins hands with politician Nalla Sudhakar, played by Prithviraj, through his friend Pratap, played by Jabardast Ramprasad. To find out where it leads, watch Konda on screen. Trigun played the role of Konda Murli very well. It showed intense, violent, and ferocious expressions. It got to show only one expression throughout the film, and he did it with ease. Ira Moore stole the show with her looks and also with her performance. She came up with good expressions and emotions, showing variations. Others performed according to their roles. Ram Gopal Verma started the narration in a decent manner. The first half showed the rise of Konda Murli in an interesting manner to some extent. His association with Konda Sureka and also Maxwell's increased curiosity. However, from then on, as the cast turned out to be misfits, the scenes involving Prithvi and others, instead of looking serious, turned out to be a hilarious and silly ones. As the first half nears completion, RGV loses the plot and the entire second half turns out to be ridiculous. RGV, known for his masterpieces during his heydays, is now coming with mediocre films. Gone are the days when one can expect films like Rakta Charitra Company, and now he is making films just for the sake of them and cheap publicity rather than out of passion. The story turned out to be below average as he seems to be in confusion as to whose biopic he is making, whether Konda Murli or Konda Sureka. The less we talk about screenplay and direction, the better it is. In the midst of all this, RGV, who is known to get the best output from the cast and crew, failed to do so. Trigun seems lost for expressions and looked out of sync, and so too are the other actors who turned out the film below par than that of a seafood serial. Songs looked out of place and slowed the pace of the narration and even irritated viewers. The cinematography of Malhar Bhatt Joshi looked odd, and the editing of Manish Thakur left out lot to be desired. Desar Balaji's BGM also turned out to be below average. Production values are below standards. Ram Gopal Verma, as usual, increased everyone's curiosity when he announced a biopic on politicians Konda Murli and Konda Sureka entitled it Konda. But just like all his films, Konda also fizzled out after all the hype. Wonder why Ram Gopal Verma selects biopics of factionists and does films like Rakta Charitra, Bangaviti and now Konda. He just does it to glorify violence on screen in a perverted manner. People are not interested in watching such violent biopics, and it's just for case studies one can view such film. Konda doesn't fall in any of these categories as it turned out to be a crap rather than a classic, which can be used as a case study like earlier RGV films or the technical brilliance. RGV's Konda, with a lackluster story, screenplay and direction and mediocre production values and chemical star cast, turned out to be a disaster. Konda turns out to be Anaconda for movie lovers.